Hi guys, it's me again, and yeah, here we go with the news for the 11th of October 2018. So that's enough for BBC News UK on Twitter as usual. False Black Widow Spiders closed 2 more London schools. Woman to keep shredded banks a girl with balloon painting. Billy Joe Saunders to give up WBO title. To challenge license decision. English football has come to a crossroad, and FA councillors will be the ones to decide which way it turns. Story analysis of potential sale of Wimbledon Stadium approaches its conclusion. Coast fashion retailer collapses, putting 300 jobs at risk. Doctors can prescribe medical cannabis from November in the UK. Billy Joe Saunders will give up his WBO World Middleweight title in order to challenge the decision to deny him a license to fight. Demetrius Andrade says promoter Frank Warren. Porty father and son drowned treasure hunting in Huddersfield Canal. Kanye West launches into expletive-filled rant in Oval Office while lavishly phrasing on Donald Trump. 3 people die and 3 are seriously injured after crash between over in minibus on M4. Grenfell inquiry. Father thought of letting daughter die in sleep. Russian state media adopts a new approach to fending off Skripal allegations. Storm Calum will bring heavy rain and gales to north and west of the UK tomorrow. South Wales is expected to see the most rainfall. Doctors in Northern Ireland will be able to prescribe medicinal cannabis from next month. Ideal Brexit planning shuts M26 overnight. Obesity discrimination damaged my career. 62% of obese people have faced discrimination because of their weight, a new poll suggests. Judge dismisses one of the charges against Weinstein. Baby mice have been made with 2 mums and no dads, so what does it mean for the future of sex? Melania Trump, I'm the most bullied person on earth. I believe my son is still alive. Thousands are still missing after Indonesia's earthquake and tsunami, but rescue efforts are being called off. Cyclone Titli, eastern India, battered by a deadly storm. Rare moon meteorites to be auctioned in US. Russian Space Agency deletes failed launch tweets. Microsoft tackles horrifying Bing search results. The air ambulance sent to what has been described as a serious collision on M4 motorway. Gambling, a tale of 2 families. Scottish couple named as Mallorca flood victims. US military grounds its entire fleet of F-25 fighter jets in the wake of crash in South Carolina last month. Soyuz crew safely back to Earth after their rocket malfunctioned en route to the International Space Station. It's kind of one of those things where I'm kind of seeing it as a success as they're safely back on Earth and no one died and all that. And we're living in a nice state. Trump says Chinese live too well for too long. How dare you? My normal top 5 problems raised by teens. Shane O'Brien, renewed appeal for man with owl tattoo. Patisserie Valley on brink of collapse. What is universal credit and what's the problem? trans inmate jailed for Wakefield prison sex offences. Charlotte Police Inquiry says orphanages were placed of threat and abuse. Estimate being completely supported of the Prime Minister. No estimate raised by the Prime Minister, even with a checklist plan and all. Princess Eugenie wedding, bacon and bunting ahead of big day. Irish tourist admits defacing Auschwitz Memorial. Don't do that. Mixed reactions to Sean Moore strictly apology. Guernsey referendum. 45% turnout means binding vote. eBay tax bill rises after Her Majesty's Royal HMRC review. Cineworld stops mum with baby at Star is Born screening. Floods prompt search for missing people in Europe. Naked jam-smeared woman in Manchester was art stunt. England's rematch of the World Cup semi-final will be played behind closed doors. Donald Trump's UK visits will cost nearly £18 million to police. Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed does press-ups with protesting soldiers. Former Aston Villa chairman Sir Doug Ellis has died aged 94. The Aurora Borealis were over Scotland last night. So basically the Northern Lights were in Scotland. Number 1 has been issued by the Met Office for heavy rain in South Wales tomorrow. Hammond plans tax crackdown on synthetic self-employed. Britain's Katie Boulter has reached the quarterfinals of the Tianjin Open in China after beating Barbara Krejcikova. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Flexitarian diet is key to feeding people amid warming world. England Danny Rose and Alex McCarthy out of squad to play Croatia and Spain. Roma Rice cares enormously about reviews, but won't read them. Our cricket veteran Shane Ryan went from working in factories to becoming a world cricket champion. Mini-Me actor Vern Troyer's death is ruled as suicide. Matthew Hedges, wife urges UAE to free husband jail held since May. Astronauts to make emergency landing after the Russian Soyuz rocket malfunctioned and liftoff to space station. That works for treating children's colds. Use baby twins for rescue from illegal wildlife trade thanks to BBC investigation. Rafael Nadal opens his tennis academy centre in Mallorca flood victims. Teacher banned for claiming extra cash for school trips. Shanghai Masters, Kyle Edmund through to quarter-final with Jerry win. Two killed in light plane crash near Beverley Airfield. Health workers in England who refuse a free food job will asked to explain why. How light could help Superfast Mobile reach even further. Ethnicity pay gap firms may be forced to reveal figures. International Coming Out Day, why I can't come out at home. Standing desks boost performance apparently. Nepal bus trim smugglers after BBC investigation. Dean Smith, Aston Villa appoint new head coach with John Terry as assistant. Countdown on the world's longest non-stop flight. John Major, Universal Credit could repeat poll tax problems. London Bridge attacks skateboard hero to receive bravery award. Man charged over US midterm elections bomb plot. Public face is care and justice as NHS struggles. Alarming rise of under 21s falling victim to fraud. Leeds United owner Andre Radrizzani calls for creation of Premier League 2. W Series Pippa Mann says new women-only series will segregate female races. And yeah, moving on to BBC News World. These children living on the front line of climate change and they're scared. I take climate change seriously. Widowed bride's final photos with her groom. Turkish footballer Arda Turan quizzed over attack on Singer Berke. Investigation starts into dramatic Soyuz rocket breakdown. Elvis Guy writes here, Kanye West gave Donald Trump a big hug during a meeting in the Oval Office. Egypt sentences 17 to death for Coptic Christian church attacks. I know it's probably take it both ways, as yes, there may be a little bit more equality and all that between like Muslims and Coptic Christians and all, but it's a bit like, do you really need to sentence 17 to death for it? Kagashi mystery puts Saudi ties with West at risk. Business tycoon Frank Stronach suing family over fortune. Judge dismisses one of the charges against Weinstein. Ireland's Minister for Communications Denis Naughton resigns. Now I'm trying not to repeat anything I've already said. No, now I've only got about 6 minutes left before my camera just cuts off anyway. US military grounds its entire fleet of F-35 fighter jets in the wake of a crash in South Carolina last month. Windy corner crash, biker dies on mountain road crash. Mystery over latest find from HMS Severin, warship wreck. Germany's ADF sparks outcry as far-right child informer plan. Indonesia arrests 4 for selling babes on Instagram. Yes, that kind of thing. This kind of thing still happens. Floods prompt search for missing people in Europe. Soyuz rocket malfunction is the 13th high-profile failure of Russia's space program since 2010. Yasukuni Shrine chief priest to quit after criticizing Japan's emperor. And apparently none of the astronauts in the Soyuz rocket suffered any harm. Mohammed Dewji, Africa's youngest billionaire, abducted in Tanzania. Poland defies a year of Supreme Court judge appointments. Nauru, refugees with doctors urge evacuations amid complete despair. Peru opposition leader Keiko Fujimori arrested. Men charged with US midterm elections bomb plot. Nigeria's 100-year-old death row inmate speaks seeking pardon. Donald Trump in a world of disorder. Chinese man charged with US aviation espionage. Police caught in Atlanta man for babysitting while black. What's wrong with... Such a Hirai limo crash operates a charge with homicide. Yeah. Selena Gomez receiving treatment after emotional breakdown, reports say. And yeah, that is the end of the video, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. So,